Marked on Jurgen Poska's map are potential sites that he thinks could hold Nazi loot. Armed with local knowledge and a metal detector, he scours the hills near Garmish Pathen kirchen in the far south of Germany. He and his fellow treasure hunters have found a variety of relics, from bullets to rusty helmets, but no Nazi gold.
That is the former training area of the mountain troops. And they knew every stone, every rock, every cranny. They found good hideouts, which were then used to stash known shipments, treasure that came to the area. But some shipments weren't recorded.
Not all transports were treasure, and on a former military training ground, they have to tread carefully.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's something here. We're at the end of our expertise here. We need someone to help us.
A bomb disposal team confirmed that they were right to be cautious. Jurgen and fellow treasure hunters found a cache of live rifle grenades.
This is the area where the Reichsbank gold treasure also ended up. It was a kind of retreat route that had been drawn through this area. At the time, they left ammunition in different depots. So when an attack had happened, they could withdraw, fire and rearm at the next depot. So they could continue to shoot at the attackers. So they did that all around these hideouts, because it wasn't clear what was happening. And if there was an attack, they had the possibility to defend themselves.
The Nazi gold trail extends further east to the picture postcard lakes and mountains of the Zalz Kamargoot near Salzburg in Austria. This was also to be part of the Alpenfestung. It's another place where stories of hidden treasure proliferate.
There were also treasure caches which came from the SS and the Foreign Office. Everybody had evacuated their individual treasures, as you might say, down to this area.
As well as gold, priceless artworks taken from private collectors, churches and museums were sent south. Hitler had intended to display art acquired by his agents in a special museum in his Austrian birth town of Linz. But as defeat loomed, the treasures were sent to salt mines for safekeeping. But not all treasures required the protective, rarefied atmosphere of a mine. The stunning lakes that are part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site have an added allure as fabled dumping grounds for Nazi gold. The Zalz Kamargoot has been dubbed the Devil's Dustbin. Nazi relics have been recovered from the Grand Lakes, like this sign that proclaims, "Nazis enjoy visiting here." It probably adorned one of the many local inns until such advertising suddenly became unfashionable in 1945. One of the many alluring stories surrounds the deep, remote lake Toplitzsee. A local farmer is said to have been summoned in the dead of night to help SS men dump truckloads of heavy boxes into the lake, packed with gold and secret Nazi files. Such alleged eyewitness accounts sparked a kind of gold rush. Divers dreamt of scooping up a fortune. But alpine lakes are dangerous. At least 2 divers have drowned in the Toplitzsee, its dark waters full of snags and hidden obstacles. But in 1987, it seemed that the deadly risks were worth it. A breathtaking treasure was apparently recovered from the treacherous mud by a local dive expert, Gerhard Zauner.
We dumped it in the Toplitz Sea and then recovered it and had it confiscated. 3 days later, they realized it wasn't gold.
It was a glittering example of Gerhard Zauner's mischievous sense of humor. The gold ingots were bars of bronze, but his hoax proved to be a 24-carat sensation.
We were given it back, but there was a massive media reaction. Gold found in the Toplitz Sea. It went round all of Europe.
The fake gold features in a display in his dive shop, along with a huge range of Nazi and other relics recovered from the lake. He's found everything from medals to a working anti-aircraft gun, but no gold.
Thousands of people have seen gold transports. Yes, there was some gold there, but this gold was recovered, was found already, and it's very, very unlikely. And it's all driven by this myth, oh, there must be, you know, a secret Nazi network, there must be some treasures. And so if you speak to treasure hunters, I mean, they're absolutely convinced, and nobody found anything.
And yet, another kind of treasure has been found in the Toplitz See. In the 1980s, biologist Hans Fricke ventured deep into the lake, searching for a wealth of wildlife.
Stupidly, I hadn't followed the story of the lake. If I had, I would have thought twice about going diving there. And so I walked right into the media trap when I dived down there. They weren't interested in what this guy was actually doing there, if he's looking for bacteria and worms. They thought that under the guise of scientific research, someone was looking for gold instead.